What always amazes me is whenever there's a data breach where significant records are compromised, whether it's a few million or as high as 500 million records, nobody ever talks about the root cause issue. Nobody ever talks about what really caused the data breach. We go in and we say things, well, they had servers accessible from the internet. Yeah, that's true. And their systems were not patched, so they were able to use known exploitable vulnerabilities to break into the system. That's also true. And we can even argue that internet-facing systems shouldn't contain critical data. But the real fundamental failure, the fundamental root cause that hardly anyone talks about, is that the encryption didn't protect the data. Ultimately, it's like having a safe in your house. Yes, you could have left the window open. Yes, you could have had a lock that's easily pickable. Yes, you could have the alarm system with a phone line on the side of the house that somebody can clip. But ultimately, if you have a safe that's properly locked with a good combination and all your valuables are in that safe, then nobody should have been able to steal your gold, right? We all have lots of gold, right? They shouldn't have been able to steal your gold or steal your money. The part that we're missing is, in all these data breaches, there was a little Post-it note on the outside of the safe that had the combination. The crypto failed because the keys weren't properly protected and secured. So if we really want to dig deep into data loss, data prevention, data privacy, what we really need to look at is how can we better protect and secure our keys? In almost all of these data breaches, what always boggles my mind is not only is every single record encrypted with the same key, but the key is stored plain text on the system. So the root cause fundamental reason why data breaches are happening is because we're using the same key for all records and the key is stored plain text on the system. In any other area, that would be absurd. If you went to a hotel and you checked in to the hotel and they said, okay, you're in room 503. And you said, hey, can I get the key? And they said, hey, listen, to make it easier for all of our guests, we just taped the key to the outside of your room. And you're sort of looking at them, well, that doesn't seem too secure. And you go, well, what if the key isn't there? What if somebody else took it? Oh, that's okay. We actually taped the keys for everyone's room outside their door, and they're all the same. So just take a key from anyone else's door, and it'll open up your door. At this point, you're not staying at that hotel, right? That's the land of the absurd, right? That's galactically crazy. We would never, ever do that. Yet one of the things that always boggles my mind is when it comes to cyberspace, we lose common sense. If we wouldn't do it in the real world, let's not do it in cyberspace. So if we really want to protect, secure, and lock down our data, let's make sure we're using encryption solutions like OTP that gives a unique key to every single record, and the keys are not stored with the data. So now not only can the adversary not get access to the keys, but even if they did and they got one key, they get one record, they don't get 500 million. So let's do a better job of locking down and securing our data.